What's up, ElectroDrive Nation? Get ready for a rapid-fire update that's going to blow your minds. First up, the electric automotive giant Nio has just completed a massive share offering, raking in an incredible $1.16 billion. But that's not all. Nio is also gearing up to officially launch its highly anticipated third-generation ES8 SUV this Saturday, and the buzz is already deafening, with about 100,000 non-firm orders already flooding in. And the momentum doesn't stop there. Nio shares are absolutely soaring, hitting a year high amid surging demand for their innovative new models, signaling a major comeback. We're talking about billions raised, groundbreaking new vehicles, and a stock performance that has analysts and investors on the edge of their seats. Stick around as we break down every single detail of these electrifying developments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Nio's bold financial move, $1.16 billion secured. Nio Inc. has just sent shockwaves through the financial markets by successfully completing a massive share offering, raising an astounding $1.16 billion. This huge influx of capital comes after underwriters fully exercised their overallotment option, a clear sign of robust Wall Street confidence in the electric vehicle maker's future. The offering saw Nio issue a total of over 209 million Class A ordinary shares, including American depositary shares, at a price of $5.57 per ADS. This strategic financial maneuver is set to fuel Nio's ambitious plans. The company intends to pour these funds into crucial areas like research and development for core EV technologies, the creation of new technology platforms and vehicle models across its diverse brands, and the significant expansion of its vital battery swap and charging network. Furthermore, this capital injection will strengthen Nio's balance sheet, ensuring stable operations and paving the way for future growth. Interestingly, Nio stock initially dipped after the announcement, but has since staged a remarkable comeback, surging over 22% in just 4 trading sessions. This rally is largely attributed to investor optimism that the new funding will solidify Nio's financial footing, coupled with excitement surrounding the upcoming launch of the third-generation Nio ES8 SUV and the new Envo L90. This financial powerhouse move is just the beginning of Nio's exciting trajectory. Get ready to hear about the incredible customer demand building for their latest SUV, the ES8. Nio's ES8 frenzy, 100,000 non-firm orders ignite excitement. Nio's upcoming third-generation ES8 SUV is already a sensation, racking up an astonishing about 100,000 non-firm orders since pre-sales kicked off on August 21st. This massive customer interest, as reported by Deutsche Bank, highlights the immense anticipation for Nio's latest offering, which is officially set to launch this Saturday, September 20th. Following the successful strategy scene with the Envo L90, Nio is keeping official pre-order figures close to the chest. However, the sheer volume of interest is undeniable. Customers have been securing their spot with a refundable deposit of 5,000 yuan, around $690. The ES8 debuted with a pre-sale starting price of 416,800 yuan, or about $58,530, including a 100 kWh battery pack, a significantly more accessible entry point than its predecessor. Deutsche Bank anticipates the final price could be even lower, between 7,000 and 17,000 yuan less than the pre-sale level. While Nio Group saw a slight dip in overall vehicle sales in the second week of September, with new orders falling about 10% as buyers awaited final ES8 pricing, Deutsche Bank forecasts a strong rebound post-launch. This surge in interest comes after Nio successfully raised $1 billion through an equity offering, which, despite an initial stock dip, saw shares rapidly rebound to pre-offering levels and even hit a year high. The company plans to use these funds for R&D, expanding its model lineup, growing its charging and battery swap network, and bolstering its balance sheet. As of September 10th, Nio had an extensive network of 3,494 battery swap stations and 27,142 charging piles across China, though CEO William Li has indicated a strategic shift towards next-generation swap systems. With such overwhelming demand for the ES8, it's no wonder Nio's stock is reaching new heights. But what's driving this incredible investor confidence and market surge? Let's dive into the numbers. Nio's stock soars to year high on model demand and profitability hopes. Nio shares are on a tear, rocketing to their highest level this year in both Hong Kong and Singapore, fueled by robust sales figures and the electrifying anticipation surrounding their new models, particularly the ES8 SUV. This impressive rally suggests a strong investor conviction in Nio's ability to sustain demand and achieve significant growth. In Hong Kong, Nio's shares jumped 12% to HK$57.00, $7.33, with similar gains seen in Singapore and a solid 8.2% rise for its American depositary receipts. Analysts are pointing to this surge as a clear indicator that investors are betting on sustained demand for Nio's upcoming vehicles. The company is set to reveal the final pricing for its new ES8 SUV on September 20th, a key event that has clearly captured market attention. Deutsche Bank analyst Bin Wang noted that Nio sales in the second week of September rose an impressive 36% year-over-year, reaching approximately 6,200 units, largely propelled by demand for a new pure electric SUV. Nio is projecting September deliveries to be between 33,700 and 37,700 units, indicating a sequential increase in weekly delivery volumes throughout the latter half of the month. Macquarie Capital's Eugene H. Sio highlighted that Nio's sales volumes are showing a significant turnaround after facing challenges over the past 2 years. Adding to the positive sentiment is Nio's expectation to post an adjusted net profit for the first time by the fourth quarter. The company also appears to be strategically shifting its focus towards the mass-premium electric vehicle segment, aiming to compete with players like Xiaomi and Tesla, rather than solely targeting the ultra-premium market dominated by German automakers. While this shift might impact margins, it's expected to significantly boost sales volumes. The key question for investors now is how Nio will balance margin considerations with its pursuit of volume growth. This dramatic stock performance and strategic pivot show Nio is a company to watch closely. But what does this mean for the broader EV market? We're seeing major shifts and bold strategies across the board. Nio's strategic shift, targeting mass-premium market amid soaring stock. Nio stock is hitting new yearly highs, not just on the back of impressive sales numbers, but also due to a significant strategic pivot towards the mass-premium electric vehicle segment. This bold move signals Nio's ambition to capture a larger slice of the rapidly expanding EV market and compete head-to-head with major players. The company's shares have surged, reflecting strong investor confidence in its upcoming models, like the highly anticipated ES8 SUV and its projected profitability. Nio is now aiming to capture a wider audience by competing in the mass-premium space, challenging giants like Xiaomi and Tesla, a departure from its previous focus on the ultra-premium sector traditionally occupied by German automakers. While this strategic shift could potentially impact profit margins, it is widely expected to drive substantial increases in sales volume, a move that analysts like Macquarie Capital's Eugene H. Sio believe indicates a turning point for the company after several challenging years. This strategic realignment is supported by Nio's optimistic sales forecasts, with September deliveries projected to be between 33,700 and 37,700 units. Furthermore, Nio anticipates achieving an adjusted net profit for the first time by the fourth quarter, a major milestone for the company. This combination of aggressive market targeting, strong sales momentum, and a clear path to profitability is energizing the market and driving Nio's stock to new heights. Nio is clearly making waves with its financial strength, product innovation, and strategic foresight. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lightning round recap of all today's top stories and your full call to action coming up next. And that's a wrap on another electrifying episode of ElectroDrive News. We saw Nio secure a massive $1.16 billion in a share offering, igniting investor confidence. The anticipation for Nio's new ES8 SUV is sky-high, with nearly 100,000 non-firm orders already placed. Nio stock is soaring to year highs, driven by strong demand for new models and hopes for future profitability. Plus, Nio is strategically shifting its focus to the mass premium EV market, signaling a major growth push. If you loved this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe to ElectroDrive News for all the latest in electric vehicles. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, and drop a comment below telling us what you think of Nio's latest moves. Follow us on all social platforms for even more EV action.